the indie god himself, the deathmatch king, Matt Cardona, is here with us. And Matt, we haven't spoken to you since we found out that Chelsea Green had never been creamed on like that before.
Not only that, but I'm also a two-time one half of the WWE Women's United States Champion.
And that's huge. You're the first ever two-time half of the Women's United States Champion. And that means like you are technically a full title holder because you're half of the mixed AAA tag team champion.
No, I'm one half of one half.
Oh, that's right. So that's only 75% right now.
It's hard with the math breakdown. I'm not Scott Steiner.
That's right.
Because Ethan still has his full 50. So people are like, oh, you're a fourth. I'm not a fourth. Am I? Because Ethan still has his 50.
Right. Well, no, yeah, you would have to be a fourth because you're half of 50, which is 25. Which means that
even though Ethan owns a full 50?
Oh, are you saying that you feel like it should be split three ways?
No. I mean, I'm not saying that. I would take that. But I think Ethan deserves his full 50. And then I'm like half of a half, but I'm not quite a quarter. I am.
That's what half of a half is. Half of a half is 25%.
But Ethan is a full 50.
Right.
It's not like Ethan, unless Ethan's like splitting it with his significant other, and she's.
But then there'll be four of
have
you.
A half. Well, then I'd be a fourth.
Well, you are a fourth because Ethan can do whatever he wants. I mean, Chelsea has decided.
Well, I don't know if she decided. I decided.
Yeah, well, the state has decided through matrimony.
Yes.
That half of what she has is yours. So therefore, unfortunately, when she wins a title, she gets 50% of that title. And if that title is already 50% of a title because it's a tag team championship, then technically her portion would be the portion, I think, that gets diluted.
And, maybe when I first met Chelsea, I was a little nervous about all my belongings and all my championships. But now.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's like, I think she's the one who's worried.
Oh, yeah. This is every time she wins anything. It's out there like you're taking possession.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was massive. She's the first ever two-time women's United States champion. That is tough because, like, there's now 4 titles. Well, I guess 3 titles, but both Ethan Page and Chelsea Green are now both double champs.
Yes.
But technically half of her half is yours.
Technically, if you want to get technical.
Technically.
And like technically, let's be fair. She's half of the internet champion. She's half of the Juggalo Championship Wrestling champion.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
She's half of the ACW champion. She's half of the QPW Middle East champion. But she's half of the World Series Wrestling Australia champion.
It's just weird that she never goes on SmackDown and says, also, I'm half of the QPW.
Well, she doesn't want to brag.
That's right.
If she wants to bring out the QPW Middle East Championship on SmackDown, so be it.
Because she is half.
She is half.
That's right. That's right. And so technically, I mean, she has way more half titles out of this than you do.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. And she's half of the Juggalo Championship Wrestling World Champion or Heavyweight Champion under the Vince Russo era. I mean, this is a huge time for Juggalo Championship.
Bro, I mean, that's all I can say is bro.
That's all you're allowed to say.
That's all I can say.
Yeah. It's huge. But, I mean, I also, I feel like you had a good time making a lot of internet remixes after Chelsea's quote coming off of NXT last week.
I mean, it's I'm not a sports guy, but that's a layup.
Yeah, that would be considered a layup.
That's a layup.
Yeah, that felt like one of those things when she did that and it went up. It felt like one of those things that she did it going, well, they'll probably make me do this again, or they'll probably cut it, but I'm going to try it. And then it just goes up.
And then I ran with it, Sam. Yeah. That's what I do. I'm the ultimate opportunist. I'm always ready.
You have to. That's right. As a matter of fact, you were advertised on NXT television as the biggest self-promoter in the business.
That's true. Also, Joe Hendry, he made a song. I don't know if that's going to be on NXT, but I'm featured in it.
Big time.
And I don't know if you saw this, Sam, but he made like a fake T-shirt that fake Matt Cardona was wearing.
Yes.
Hand-drawn I Love Toys. It's now available on Pro Wrestling Tees.
Already.
already. Well, at the time of this recording, it's probably not live yet, but it's been sent in.
Wow.
So if you're in a couple hours, just refresh.
See, this is why this is why you're built different. Joe
That's right.
Hendry, he puts this song out. And by the way, the song's great. I mean, Joe Hendry is a talented dude. And he puts this song out that it's about, the rivalry on television is Chelsea Green and Ethan Page versus Joe Hendry and Thea Hale.
Right.
However, I guess knowing that you're always ready and you're always around the corner and that you're connected with TNA and Joe Hendry is still connected with TNA, is that, like, you're in half the song. And, like, a big part of it is, he puts the Matt Cardona face mask, the picture cut out into a face mask, and then has his T-shirt on that says, I love toys, and is making fun of you. Instead of you going back and going like, oh, there's beef. Oh, maybe I need to do my own song. Maybe I need to do my own video. Maybe I need to show up. You go, oh, I should sell that shirt.
Exactly. That's it. That's it.
Because, and this is probably a lesson from John Cena of all people, all you can do is control the controllable.
100%. Like, I'm not gonna like give Joe the rub and make an anti-Joe video. I'm not gonna counter his video. No, I've already made Hosky. I'm not gonna do version 2 here. But I'll make some money off of that shirt. If he's using my intellectual property, I'm gonna maximize off that.
Yeah, and it's pretty smart to go like, listen, I'm not gonna give you the rub, but I'll accept it.
I'll accept the rub.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll accept it.
Absolutely. Yeah, the fact that, like, even when you're not on NXT television, you can get lumped into this story somehow. Like, yeah, accept that. Take that.
Any publicity is good publicity. Is that what they say?
That's what they say, and I think that that's true. So you were not offended when you saw that song come out?
I could see how other people in my situation would be offended, but I see dollars. I see, ooh, okay. Right. He's talking about me. People are going to see this. I'll quote tweet it, get people to watch it, and then I'll post the shirt. Oh, you like this video so much? You like that shirt? Why don't you buy it now? ProWrestlingTees.com/Matt Cardona.
Right. Yeah. If you think that's funny, you can make fun of me too. Just buy the shirt from me.
Absolutely.
Everybody have a good time with it. Just buy the shirt from me.
That's right.
I mean, that's pretty, and that is how Pro Wrestling Tees has kind of revolutionized the business of it, that you could just come up with that and just real quick do it, submit it, and you're ready to start taking orders on it.
And the best part about it is, let's say 0 sell or 100 sell. There's no skin off my back.
Right.
Nobody is they're not literally printing these and storing them somewhere. It's print to order.
Right. Right. So you can.
Yeah, I had to pay a little bit for the design. That's about it.
I mean, I hope you didn't pay a ton. It was just
scratched out with a pen. It was very simple.
You probably could have done it yourself.
Well, I have my designer on what's it called? A retainer? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's probably smart. And you need a designer on like a lot of people can pay per design, but when you are making as many T-shirts and gears and merch and everything as you are, I would imagine that you do end up in a situation where you'd go broke if you were going by design.
Yeah, so I mean, I kid and I joke around, but if that's the term, then he really is on a retainer. I pay him a lump sum a month, and it includes whatever I need done.
Infinite designs.
I mean, I wouldn't say. I mean, in theory, infinite. I don't. I don't take advantage. But if I need a Joe Hendry spoof T-shirt based on that video done, it's made.
And clearly, he's going quick. Did you get that done like today?
Got it done last night, actually.
Wow, of course you did.
Yeah.
I love it. So, hopefully. Now, listen, there's a lot of people. Last night was a big night. And, a couple things happened. Number one, your boy John Cena won the Intercontinental Championship for
Grand
the first
Slam
time.
champion. Congratulations, John. That's awesome.
And you have said you've been waiting for a long time for John Cena to finally join the Intercontinental Champions Club that you're in. So he's joining the likes of
Matt. I am in that.
Finally, he's joining the ranks of Matt Cardona, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Matt Cardona, Albert.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing.
That's right.
But also, so not only did we have that match, right? So the minute that this Dominic Mysterio match happens in Boston, and this thing is not advertised, people start going, okay, John's going to be at Madison Square Garden next week. Are we going to get a John Cena match, right? So there's that kind of in the air. But also, we now know there's a mystery opponent Friday night on SmackDown in the John Cena tournament against LA Knight. We also know that there's a mystery opponent on Monday at Madison Square Garden against Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa, by the way, is a heel, I believe is the term that they would use in the business. Yes, he's a heel. So he would need a baby face at Madison Square Garden. Matt Cardona, could we see you in Madison Square Garden? Could we see you on Friday Night SmackDown?
What does my entrance music say? What does my gear say? What does my butt say when you read my trunks?
Woo, woo, woo?
No, it doesn't say that. It says always ready.
That's right.
So I've made a career out of being always ready, and I've said it for years. If the phone rings, I'll have a conversation.
Wow.
You know?
Okay. But even if the phone already had ring, you wouldn't tell us.
I tell you, Sam.
You would.
No. Listen, this is an ultimate opportunity for anybody. So who could it be?
Ricky in Orlando has a question for you, Matt Cardona, part of the Broski Breakdown. What's up, Ricky?
Hey, good afternoon to you, Sam, and good afternoon to you, Matt. I'd have a quick question for you guys. This is in regards to the tournament, Matt. So the question for you is, there's 2 slots available. There's one against LA Knight, and I believe the other one is against Solo Sikoa, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
If you had the choice, if you were given the offer, of course, to fill in one of those slots, which one would you choose? And Sam, if you had the pencil, which one would you like to book Matt in that slot for? So that's my question for you guys. Thanks for taking my call. You guys have yourself a good rest of your day, okay?
For sure.
Bro, I think that's a great question. I've been for the past 5 years, not necessarily doing whatever I could to get back to WWE, but of course, like if the opportunity presented itself, I was always ready, So at this point, it doesn't matter to me who I'm against. People always say, who's your dream opponent? My dream opponent is the next opponent that's going to, get me paid. This is a business, right?
So I'll book it then. I'll tell you what I would do. Okay. Since he asked. So I think it's key to look at these things, not just in terms of like, well, you've got spots, right? It's not just a matter of like, oh, we've got 2 mystery spots, so we can just put guys in there. You have to figure out like, well, what's the story that you're telling? What's the dynamic of them and the other person? How's the crowd going to react to the other person, and where are you going? Unfortunately, I don't have you going past the first round.
You said that in your predictions a couple weeks ago.
I know I did. And unfortunately, I do stand by it. I do for this one, right? Because in this scenario, I do not have you against LA Knight, because I think if you came out against LA Knight, while I would love to see a Matt Cardona versus LA Knight match, I think that match has to be about elevating LA Knight and portraying him as a potential John Cena main event guy. And that's not really what I would want to do with you, because there's a lot of people watching main roster television that it's like, oh yeah. You know what I mean? And I don't want to give him that, oh yeah, and just have LA Knight get his thing. I just feel like the dynamic would be off. I like the idea of you. I would, if it were like, okay, we got Cardona, we're going to use him in one of these 2 spots. I would absolutely do it at the Garden. You and I would have a conversation, because I would have the pencil, and I would go, listen, man, it's really important to me that I put woo, woo, woo at the beginning of your music.
Oh, boy.
We can call you Matt Cardona. We'll put Matt Cardona on the screen. We'll go into your new music. But the Madison Square Garden has to hear woo, 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 woo one more time. I'd say that. And then, because your opponent is Solo Sikoa, I feel like you having a good showing, getting your moves in, getting stuff in, and then Solo eventually hitting you with that spike, I think it gets Solo heat, because people in Madison Square Garden would want you to win. And I would want to have Solo going forward with the heat of having just spoiled this moment, right, for all the fans in attendance. That's how I would, in these 2, if I had these 2 scenarios open, that's the scenario I would use Matt Cardona for.
I like those ideas, Sam, but I'd like to go all the way.
Okay.
I don't like the losing part.
By the way,
the idea was great, but
I would love if we sat down and I spelled this all out for you. And you go, Sam, I loved it. I think that's great. For me, I think I'd rather go all the way. I think I'd rather win the whole thing and go to Saturday night's main event.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, All right, well, let me get back to the board. Let me see what I can figure out for you. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, and by the way, that should be your answer. Your answer should be whatever I'm doing. Like, put me in the best light, and then I win, and then I go and retire John Cena. Like, that's
what?
It's
What's
you.
that hardcore Holly quote? I got an idea. Give me the belt.
Yeah, I beat everybody. And then what? You give me the belt. Yeah.
Man.
Look, there's a charm to that. And by the way, Hardcore Holly ended up, it was brief, but he was in a main event rivalry with Brock Lesnar.
He was Royal Rumble, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think that stuff's important.